Hey yo, making a Noob Saibot guide. Uh, been playing him for a while now, and I think it's time for the guide now. He's just a very complicated character. He's got lots of different launchers, lots of different combo routes, lots of different ways to open people up. And I think I finally compiled everything to be able to make the guide. Now, Noob is actually weird. Most characters stand 1 is 7 frames, right? Like if we go to Ermac, see right there, 7 frames at the bottom left, 7 frames. Stand 1. But for Noob, his stand 1 is 9 frames. And you're thinking, wow, that's a garbage jab. But no, that's not his jab. His jab is stand 2, 7 frames right there. So his stand 1 string goes 1 2 1 2. Oh, sorry, yeah, 1 2 1 2. Yep. 1 2 1 is -9. I would never stagger this. 1 2 is -6, I believe. Yep. And then the crazy part is his stand 1 is +4. All right. We got 1 2 3, and we also got 1 2 1 4. 1 2 1 4. I believe it's my unpunishable. Yep. That's 14. I never use a string. And then 1 2 3 +1. The last hit, however, you not block it, and then it becomes -24, punishable. Forward 1 2, -14, but the range is deceiving, and there has weird block stun, so sometimes people can't punish it. Forward 1 2 2, -7, forward 1, -4. Forward 1 is a good stagger. We also got forward 1 3. Forward 1 is a mid, by the way. 14 framer. It's decent. It's not good for like checking, but it's good for chasing down, I would say. So we got forward 1 3, -7, and then forward 1 3 1, -5. Decent string, good pushback. Forward 1 3 2. This stuff is embrace chaos. Okay, so this one as well. Newsflash, embrace chaos sucks, okay? I don't use it. Maybe if it gets a buff or something, I'll use it. But for in this whole guide, I'm not gonna go over embrace chaos at all. No one uses it. I feel like the only reason people should use it is to do YouTube combos. His down one's decent actually. The range, it's deceivingly more. Like right now, it doesn't look like that. Look at that. It's not landing, but get a little closer. Look at that. It's got decent range. His down one's pretty good. -9 though. And then we got his jab string. We got stand 2, which is -1. We got stand 2 1, -5. This is probably one of his best staggers. Why do I say that? Because you see how the clone is going back? It's actually like also deceiving because you can press before the clone goes back. Look at this. Look at that. The clone was still going back. So this is one of his good staggers. People can't really tell if you're not going to be staggering or not. 2 1 2, -6, -7. This is the whole string. This is his main like jab string. Okay, amazing string. All gapless, by the way. This whole thing is gapless. I love this move. I love this string. It's just amazing. 2 1 4. This is also a launcher. It's unsafe, -3. But look at this. The range is insane, and from that range, no one's punishing it. Okay, maybe Johnny. And then as you can see, it's a launcher. And then we got 2 4. It's 0 on block. Now, I've always said this, like, I prefer a sweep that's 0 on block There's more mind games to it. If your sweep is plus, most likely the opponent is already going to be blocking, or they know it's plus. But 0, it's ambiguous. You could do a backdash. You can keep pressing again. If the opponent does anything slower than a 7-frame starter, you're stealing their turn. In the corner, you can actually combo extend with this. Alright, amazing down 2. Probably one of the best down 2s. I mean, actually, this is the best down 2 in the game right now. Yeah, this is definitely the best down 2 in the game right now. Back 3, this is his low starter. Now, I don't like his low starter for a few reasons. So the first hit's -4, right? The second hit, -7, and then the full string, also -7. In some matchups, you legit can't even use this string because they have a 6-frame starter. But it's hit confirmable. Then we got 4-3. His overhead, his spammable overhead. 20-framer. I don't know why it says 20 frames. I feel like it's faster. This overhead lands almost every time for me. People do not block this. And the crazy part about this is that it's -5. It's not even -7. So -5 gives room to mash. -5 gives room to do reversal armor. You got down 3. One of his pokes, -10. This is the main poke I use with down 1. I know it's -10, but from like X range, people can't really punish it. You got stand 4. This is a high, -4. I don't really use it. In neutral, don't really use it unless there's a setup going. Stand 4/4, -4. Sorry, -5. Stand 4/3, -7. Launches in the corner as well. It's back 4. This is also my favorite button to press because it's his sweep, which is 0 on block. Gives you good, and look at the range. The range is deceivingly, like, because it's advancing. Like, look at this. He actually advances forward. This is spammable. This is loopable. You can get some backdash mind games. Maybe you could press your own buttons right after, steal their turn, because it's 0 on block. Down 4, I never use this poke. It's so slow. The range is trash. Just not my poke. I don't like it. Alright. Then we got air strings. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 4, 4. They're both the same string. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. You see? And then 1, 2, 4, 4. That's his most common combo extender into teleport. I'll get into that later though. And then we got the 2, 3, 4. This does a pop-up off the ground. You can see his back grab. It's decent. Just gets you pretty close to him. Doesn't give you Oki though. Now let's get into his specials. He's got a lot of specials. But one thing I'm going to say about his specials is that you see how he has, like, he throws a clone out, and then look at that. He gets like a little black thing around him. After any clone move, after a little while, he'll get this little black thing around him. That's his clone coming back to him. Okay? So if I do this, boom. Now, why is that important? Because you see some strings that use the clone. Like 2-1, there's the clone. This uses the clone. Any strings where you see the clone coming out, you won't be able to 2 right after you do a clone special. Like right there, I'm trying to do 2s. Look at that. Look at the inputs. I'm trying to do 2, 1, 2, but it's not coming out because I don't have a clone. So every time you do a move like that, your normals actually change too for a little bit. Like look at my down 2 now, as you can see. And then look at my sweep, because the sweep does this when you have the clone, and then when you don't have a clone, it's the normal sweep. Alright. You also can't do this string. See? Tried doing it, couldn't do it until the little black thing around you's back. Another cool thing you can look at is the shadow on the ground. Alright, you see Noob Saibot? He's got 2 shadows. So when the other shadow's gone, as you can see, there you go, now it's back. He can now do his moves with requiring clone. You got Ghost Ball. This is a high, okay? If the opponent blocks, doesn't matter, it still puts them in this state. Okay, and what does that mean? What does this do? This puts them into, like, you know, a little tether kind of thing, like how Havoc has his back forward 2. Basically, if you do down back 1 again, it's a launcher, it's a mid, they can't escape it anywhere on screen. Alright. But the thing about it is very punishable. Yeah. You can also do this, which is enhanced exorcism, but you can't do it if the ball is on the guy for a while. You gotta do it right away. And it's cost 2 meters. I would not do this. I would never spend my meter on this. Not worth it. I think it's less minus though. Yeah, less minus, less punishable. And then we got enhanced exorcism. Enhanced ghost ball. So you do down back 1 amplified, or sorry, down forward 1 amplified. His clone holds the ghost ball, and then after a while throws it. And this is pretty cool because you can actually decide when to let go of the ghost ball right there. Down L2. So if you press down L2, as you can see, he'll release it. You can make certain moves safe like this, and you'll see with the setups how useful this is. We got Embrace Chaos. I'm not gonna go over this. Then we got another realm portal. There's 3 versions of it. There's the normal one. It's a low, by the way. There's the normal, there's the close, and there's the far. This is also one of his combo extenders. And when you land, it lets you jump. You got Shadow Tackle. This is one of his combo extenders / launchers. Now it's a little weird, okay? So when you do this, and you see the Noob Saibot, the clone throwing him down, you can actually hit the opponent when that's happening. So like if you hit the Shadow Clone from here, you can confirm that. And then some strings are good to go for Shadow Clone. Like forward 1, 2 into Shadow Clone, that'll work. Strings that are too close, like 1, 2 into Shadow Clone, that won't work. The only way to link that is a down 1, and it's not worth it. Other string, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. This is the perfect string for Shadow Clone. What is this move called? Shadow Tackle. Perfect string for Shadow Tackle, puts you in perfect range. Alright. And if you amplify it, as you can see, it becomes a launch. It switches sides. Gives you enough hit advantage to do a jump attack. It is hella punishable. Minus 28. Even from here. Minus 18. Alright, so be careful throwing this move out. It's not a free move. Another cool thing about this move is that it actually catches people in the air too. We got Shadow Slicer. This move, man, it's amazing because it's a special move and it's a launcher and it's safe. And not just safe, it's -4, man. Like, what is that dirt? Yeah, it's a high, so people have to read it to be able to, like, if they duck it, I think it's over. But you can do this string into it. You don't have to complete the whole string. Like, look at that. You can do 2, 1 into it. Keep yourself -4. Back 3, 3 into it. Make the back 3, 3 string -4. Absolutely, like, really good launcher. This is the main launcher I use. with the low string. Because you cannot use the shadow tackle, because you can't combo that. You can do the teleport though, so that's a meter. This is meterless. Okay, if you amplify it, it's just like, it's faster. It doesn't allow for a jump attack, I think. Let's see. Oh, it does, okay. That Shadow Slide. This is one of his main projectiles. It's a low. By the way, whenever you amplify like these moves that get away, that you get your shadow clone away, here you go. Look, see how long it took? If I amplify it, it comes back right away, as you can see. If you don't have the shadow clone, however, the properties of this move change. So right now I have shadow clone. I'll waste it, and then I'll do a slide right away. Look at that. It's Noob Saibot slide. It becomes faster. But you can only do that when you don't have Shadow Clone. And the enhanced one has armor. Shadow Sweep. This is his armored move, if you amplify it. It's a low. We got Air Shadow Kick. This is also one of his main projectiles. I love using this. It's a high. You can do an instant air. Pretty good check. Relatively safe anywhere from mid to far range. If you get close up, that's when it starts getting a little janky. And you can also amplify it. The cool thing about amplifying it in the air is that it destroys people's projectiles. We got Shadow Dive. He's also got a Dive Kick. This is hella punishable, like in a lot of places in the screen. I do not like throwing this out lightly. What I like to do is use the amplified one actually, because the amplified one is less punishable. It's a launcher. Alright. And when you don't have a clone and you do it in the air, Noob Saibot gets a Dive Kick. Now you can see like some things you can do with this guy. Like you throw the shadow clone out, you do a dive kick, get in quick. You throw one of these out, hit the opponent, get in quick. Shadow plunge. You won't see a lot of people using this. It is a overhead, and it looks like this. He throws the clone from underneath him. Does it combo though? Yes, it does. If you amplify it, turns into a launcher, puts him into a crumple state. We got Telly Slam. This is his main combo extender, in my opinion, whenever you're playing Janet Cage. It's a high, you can do it from the air too. You can punish projectiles with it. What I do whenever I'm zoning somebody, I'll be spamming this shit, and then I'll do stand 4 into this. If I see a projectile, I'll do that, you know? Easy reactions. If you amplify it, it turns into an actual combo extender, just like this, you know. So you can see he's got so many launchers. Okay. But you can obviously amplify it in the air as well. His Fatal Blow, it's full screen from anywhere. It's low, I think, yep, and it's from full screen. You can actually call the clone and make it safe, low-key safe, you know. Something like that. That's going to be it for his specials. Now, what I'm trying to do here is, I'm making this Noob Saibot guide, but there's not going to be multiple cameos. I believe Noob Saibot's best cameo is Janet Cage. Let's get into some combos, some setups, the stuff that makes Noob Saibot fun. His main launcher is going to be his main grounded hit confirm after 2-1-2. It's going to be this, into 2-1, into teleport, 2 Janets. Looks something like that. With the teleport, it does switch sides, but you should delay the Janet as much as you can. and then do normal Netherrealm portal down back 2. 2, 3, 4, and then the sweep. That's gonna be it. Really simple. If you want to spend meter, you could have done 2, 1, 2 into this. And then the teleport, and then the same ender. Or you could have spent a bar of telemeter. Like you can go whatever route you want. It doesn't matter. With the 1-2 hit confirm, I would recommend going into this. Boom. 1, 2, 1. Same thing. Okay, and you can also do the teleport. Up to you. If you wanted to complete the whole string and the opponent gets hit by the last hit, you can do something like that too. Janet can launch off of a lot of his strings. Back 3, 3, 4. Forward 1, 2. Same hit confirmed. Into that. Like that. And if you want to spend meter, you already know the drill. That one or this one. Alright. Simple. Like his combos are pretty simple. It's just the ways you get into them that's a little different. But here's the combo with the low starter. Oh, whoops. Like that. Now, why do I do this ender? Because it gives you enough oak to set up one of these. And why do I want to set up one of these? It's because it's +6 in their face. Or is it +5? Yep, +6 in their face. I want to wake up. Okay. So combos like this, where you don't, if you did not start the combo with back forward 3, you should end the combo with back forward 3. All right, because if I do another back forward 3, it doesn't do that same, like, you know, grabbing and putting him down. If it's 2 in the same combo. So if you do not start the combo with back forward 3, end the combo with back forward 3. Stand forward for 3 also launches. I don't use it that much though. I don't actually ever use it. The only reason I would use it is maybe to do a rob, because stand 4-4, the second hit's overhead. So I would do a stand 4 maybe into this. Something like that. I'm not sure. But anti-air combos, there's like 2 different ones. There's a fancy one that does more damage. There's just a normal one. So you get an anti-air. I would use stand 1 or stand 2. They're both good. Stand 2 actually not that good. Stand 2 is good for like jump forwards, not for neutral jumps. Neutral jumps I would use stand 1. So you can do something like that. 2, 1 into teleport. Boom. Like that. If you do a stand 1, 4, 4 into the ghost ball, you can actually get a whole launcher. Now the timing to call a ghost ball is when? It's on the second hit of 4, like on 4-4, right there on the second hit. That's when you start calling Janet. So you do 4-4 into the you do 4-4 into ghost ball, but as soon as the second hit of 4-4 hits is when you start calling forward Janet twice. Only twice. There we go. Into another setup, sure, why not? Here's the thing with corner. Your launcher in the corner, you can't do 2-1-2 into this. It does not work. What you can do is down back 3. Now this is the combo I like to do always. And then boom, do your own thing after that. You can also do another one of those fancy combos if you wanted. Boom. 39% meterless, 1 cameo. Fatal blow combos, pretty simple. Any grounded hit confirm into amplified telly will give you the connection. I think it works with this too. Does it depend on yeah, so that can, even if the gravity's crazy, the down back 3 amp always launches like that. So you can always get your fatal blow. I believe so. Oh, his combo routes are pretty easy for the fatal blow. You can also do like any hit confirm into it. This also works. Works. 4-4, that work? Yeah, it's not as slow as people think. But let's get into the setups now, huh? Where we don't care about these combos, we care about these setups. We'll do a simple setup first, how about that? Okay. So after every combo, like anytime you get the teleport, right? In any combo, you do the 2 Janets and you do that. After that, you're gonna want to do amplified down back 1. And then you can get a safe jump. Safe jump into a mix, which you can make safe. Why can you make it safe? Because your boy got your back. So if I do 4 slide, which is a mix by the way, you can make it safe. It's pseudo safe, you know? I feel like the opponent, if they do it down too fast enough, they can punish, or they can punish the down one. But it's not always fully punishable. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright. And what happens if it hits? Well, you can do that. And boom. The damage is insane. So here's one setup. It breaks armor. Wait a sec. Let's make the opponent wake up armor. How about? So the armor breaker setup I do is jump 2, because you can also do jump 2-4, but against most of the cast that have fast armors, this is not fast enough to break. You can break Armax armor with this, but you cannot break most of the cast armor. So what we'll do instead is do jump 2-4 and then do that. It's not a mix. This is the armor breaker setup. Something like that. You can do your own combo. You can do your own ender. So if they do not wake up armor, they just do it normal, like, you know, they're gonna hold it. You do a jump 2. Jump 2 into stand 4. Okay. Now you can do your own mix from that. So from stand 4, you can do stand 4 into low, which is an overhead low mix. You can do this is the overhead one. Alright. Or you can even do stand 4-4, which is the easier overhead one. This one I'm talking about right here, this one's a little hard to do, a little hard to time. A combo is basically, if you do stand 4-4 into the nether realm portal, and then you do that, it combos. Boom, more Oki, look at that. 46 into Oki. How do I do that though? When you see the nether realm portal coming out, that's when you let go of the clone. See, I did it too late there. There we go. That's perfect. Boom. In the corner it changes though. You gotta actually do it. You gotta do the close version. And you gotta do it a little quicker. Combo your overhead with it now too. after they changed his overhead's hit property. You can do now. Basically, what you do the forward 3 first, right? And then you let go of the clone. But after that, you call far Janet. Like that. It's pretty difficult, but the way you do it, the order of events is the forward 3 first, and then the let go of the clone, and then call far Janet into down back 2. Now the combo does less damage, but you're comboing off of his broken overhead, so. Boom, 30%. Now, what if they do a delayed wake up? So you go for your usual setup, but you'll see if they do a delayed wake up, and you can do something like that. It's not a mix though. It's just a check, because I mean they did a delayed wake up. You can't really mix them after that, because the clone will take he'll actually be like almost done. If they do a delayed wake up, the overhead is the best option to go for. All right. It's a little close. It's a little tight, but as soon as you do the overhead, you call back Janet twice, right? Like that. Down 3 into back forward 3. You can also do down 3 into what's it called, teleport, and you can amplify the teleport. Up to you though. But I like to do the down back 3, the back forward 3 ender. Get an amplify too if you wanted. Something like that. Do another 2 Janets. Boom, set up city. You can force the opponent to have to hold the mix regardless of their getup, regardless of anything, because of Janet's restand. Now this setup, I've already made a video on it. I'm gonna just show it again here. 3 Janets, that, and then the restand. I dropped it there. Let me try it again. It's always difficult for me offline. There we go. And then from there you can do your own mix. Alright. Now the big key to landing the Janet, to make sure the Janet nut punch does not whiff, what I found is to delay. Right here, delay the Janet. Gives you more time to do the Netherrealm portal. And it gives you more time for that. Now there we go. And then from that, you do your own mix. You can do stand 4. You can do stand 4 into slide. Stand 4 into slide. You can do stand 4 into this one. Same combo ender, 1 2 4 4 in the air. Now the damage is just insane, man. You can also do that setup without having to do the teleport as well. If you do down back 3, if you hit confirm into down back 3. I found this from a player named 6. I'm not taking credit for that. I saw him do it against me and I stole it. So if you hit confirm to down back 3, you can also, this one's actually a lot easier. It gives you way more time. Now the thing with the restand one, the restand setup, is that you cannot go for the overhead combo, because you need 2 Janets for that. What I like to do is condition the opponent with my armor breaker setup. Doesn't matter if they block it. If they block all this, Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention when to let go of the portal in this one too. To let go of the ghost ball, it's on the second hit. So right now, boom, on the second hit. 2, 4, boom. There we go. I believe I've covered everything, or I've covered most of the things. Please feel free to ask questions in the comments, because I feel like maybe some things were not clear. I'll do my best to answer them. But thank you for watching.